Hello and welcome to week 6 of Crystalline Alchemy. What is up? How's it going? I know that week 5 is kind of a doozy. It's a big hill to climb of understanding and getting really clear on this, like, how do I fit that all on one sheet? I want you to know that you're doing great and just keep on taking the steps forward. All of these units, these weeks, these lectures, they're available to you forever, so you can always go back and do this again. Maybe it's every 3 months or every year or ongoing. It's really up to you how you can use this to propel your life forward continually as you integrate all of this new information, these teachings, these trainings, and practices. So before we begin, we are going to center with one another by taking a deep breath in, just imagining all of our breaths syncing together, creating a synergy between each person, expanding our auras and making them create a beautiful vortex of energies that swirl above us like a tornado. And with this energy that we hold together will be the collective energy that we infuse in one another to be that motivation and that inspiration to take this 2-month vision that you have and really alchemize things in your life by creating the life that you want to live, the life that you know, fulfilling the purpose that you know that you have. So I hope you enjoyed that centering motivational talk. Week 6 is going to be all about ritual and manifesting. So through our daily practice, one that we have to start to create this habit with, to be in that, we have to be in the right energetic alignment, right? In order to effectively and with so much flow manifest the reality that we want, is by really maintaining ourselves and our energy, where our thoughts and our emotions go. And I've been really into expanding the idea of being the neutral observer in our life. And the way we can be a neutral observer is through stillness, through meditation, through regulating our nervous system and reining in our ego-centric thought forms, right? The things that the script that you have in your head right now telling, for me, it's like, it's never going to change easily, or it's not getting better, is that ego thought form that is really holding me back from really seeing exactly what and appreciating what's in front of me. And it's something I have to battle every day. I don't even like using the weight of that word, battle. It's not a battle. It's if I wanted to reframe the word battle into, it's what I get to. It's what I get to be challenged with. This is the karmic pattern or, response that I have or reaction that I have with certain things. And once I overcome it and can come from this place that is the neutral observer of like, this is happening. I'm a soul who chose to be a human, and this human life is really uncomfortable sometimes, and sometimes it's not. But like in those uncomfortable moments, how am I going to receive this information? Am I going to react and repeat the pattern of what I do every time a situation or the same trigger is making me all fired up? Or will I be able to step aside, ask that ego to step aside, and then really come from a place where I'm looking at this situation at a bird's eye view with the trust and knowing that this too shall pass. And if I am able to maintain my vibration and frequency as that neutral observer, it's like the key to like manifesting. If I can remain neutral with the knowing, trust, and surrender I have for the universe to provide me with all of the abundance, all of my wishes, all of my healing that I require, can I remain in a state of neutrality? This is what also is referred to as the 0 point. And this 0 point energy is, how I see it is like, this is where you get to make the choice. And we are in this moment right here, right now with each other. And I am given the choice. And what am I going to choose this time? And I've said this before. What am I choosing? What am I choosing? Am I choosing myself? Or am I choosing the feeling of rejection because I've become so addicted to it? And that's all I know. And that's all our body knows. So we're retraining ourselves to be to maintain our frequency, to hold our auric field strong and protected, and putting the steps forward and doing the work to tell the universe, to signal to the universe that this is what I want. Because it's a two-way street. So it's like this like teeter-totter, and you have to really maintain your balance between trusting and knowing and surrendering to the universe, and at the same time putting the effort and the work into letting the universe know that that is exactly what you want. Because we can say things all day long of our intentions and how it's going to be, but are your thoughts and emotions aligned with what you say you want? So that is where the work is. Can I maintain myself so that I can remain in the frequency of what I want and not what I know? What I know is, for me, it's scarcity, and it's abandonment and feeling the need for protection, safety, and the threat of it being ripped away from me is one of my biggest core wounds. And I grapple with her all the time. We have a very tumultuous relationship, and I'm really grateful for her, this shadow aspect of mine, because she has gotten me here to this moment, to this place, to this 0 point where I can be aware of where my thoughts and my feelings are going, and I can look back and say, yo, what's up? And then I'm like, make a different choice this time, which is choosing myself And when I say choosing myself, we're going to look at that 2-month worksheet, and at the top box, what is your intention? That is choosing yourself. That is the choice that you get to make right now. And with every decision, everything you say, with every thought, is this taking me one step closer to this intention? Am I choosing myself? So with that, we are going to create a daily ritual for ourselves, and that is it's how do you wake up during the in the morning. For me, I am just like addicted to looking at my phone right when I wake up. Like, what did I miss? It's been 8 hours. Did I miss anything? Like, it's like you see it in a bird's eye scope. Like, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. The interesting thing is like we are being trained or tuned to waking up and checking our phones, which emits a reaction, right? So we're reacting. We like this, we don't like that. That makes me fall in love. This is like, we're just addicted to the for posting. It's like you're addicted to like the heart and like knowing who is responding to this, right? And then if you're the observer or the viewer, you're like you're just flooding yourself with this entertainment, right? Like keeping the mind like distracted. And I would encourage all of us to just be mindful of like, or think about right now, do I check my phone the moment I wake up, or do I create ritual around what I do before I wake up? Does that mean that I meditate or do some stretches? You can write and journal the moment you wake up. Maybe it's like recording a dream. So then you're beginning to create this ritual about when I wake up, I'm going to do 3 things that will set me up for the rest of the day. And that is creating ritual, whether it's like, I would like to take better care of my skin and I'm going to actually wash my face. So that is something I am starting to learn to do with, simple things to combat all the stress and dryness that has like happened to my face after becoming a mother. So we're creating that ritual. And then so picking the second thing, I'm going to make sure that I have my tea, and I do a tea ceremony where I scry the water and ask for my messages when I wake up. And like how am I going to set the tone for today? You can ask spirit that. Third, it's something that will like get your gears in motion of like propelling us forward, these positive steps, whether it is like working out and like getting a good even 15-minute HIIT routine. Plenty of videos on YouTube that you can use to like be part of that morning ritual. There is, and then also forgive yourself that maybe you miss a day, but the second day, okay, maybe you weren't feeling well again. But on the third day, and we're still making that same excuse of like, I'm not feeling good right now, I'm not going to do it. I'm self-care. I'm going to take care, I'm going to rest. When does the rest or the excuse become the crutch? So paying attention to that. And recommitting. Okay, I missed 2 days of my ritual because I wanted to sleep in. And on day 2, when you go to sleep, you make that intention very clear to yourself that you are going to wake up a little extra early so that you can add a little extra time or pad yourself with this morning routine that you're creating. And with that, we're going to make an altar this week with manifestation in mind, with alchemy in mind. So if you have an existing altar, maybe it's time to switch it up and like move it around and just shift and change the energy there. or you can create a new altar in a different space. And I just want you to include these items that are going to create the inspiration and hold the energy of you and this ritual that you've started and these intentions that you are ready to bring into your life, and really lock it in. Your altar can include crystals, notes, journal writings from yourself. It could have money on it, gold, any like plant life. Make sure you include each of the elements: fire, earth, water, air, and you're going to use Reiki to create this energetic grid with your intention. So I want you every day as part of this ritual, you're going to sit at your altar, and for at least 1 minute, you're going to send and beam Reiki to your intention and the altar. So you're feeding it all every day. You're giving it a little love. You're like, I see you. You're still there. I'm giving you Reiki. And in that moment, I want you to, as you're beaming Reiki, the feeling that you're going to actually use is the feeling you're going to have when that intention, that grid that you've just created, when it is in fruition, when it is tangible, that you can touch it. And I promise you, like, the results are going to be mind-blowing. So with that, I hope that you had a great week 5, and we're going to continue to use our Intention Crystalline Alchemy 2-month vision sheet as a living document. And so that document's going to change and shift and flow. It's just a framework. It's putting the energy out and taking it and putting it on paper and saying, this is happening. All right. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Keep all the posts going. I'm really enjoying the energy that we're cultivating in the Facebook group, so keep it up. All right. I love you. Bye.